Hi everyone. Today we're going to be sharing our thoughts about this English class, like what it was interesting, new, or inspiring for us. So let's get started. Firstly, I want to ask Gus. So, what was the most interesting or surprising part in this class for you?
When I took this course for the very first time, I was surprised by the way it was taught. It's far different from other English class that I've taken, which usually focus on grammar and vocabulary. But this course is, uh, taught me that I can learn from the hobby that I like, such as communicating with other people on Reddit and making videos, which makes studying more fun and enjoyable. I can clearly see that I'm learning much faster and effectively. Another thing is in the classroom, it was not straightforward at all. The teacher always told us to speak without worrying about making mistakes. It made me feel comfortable and motivated to participate.
I hear you mention about that you enjoy the social aspect on the Reddit. What about the main topic or interested in the community you join? Do you have any activity or discussion to make that me feel to being in the part of them?
So the community I join is badminton community. The main topic in the community are usually about technique and equipment. Many people share video about their game and ask for feedback, which creates interesting discussion. What make me enjoy being a part of the group is that it feel active and supportive because people usually give useful advice and share their game and also celebrate on auto improvement as well. So I want to ask Pinan, how has this class changed your perspective on learning English?
The one big chance of me, oh my, the one big chance for me is that start the enjoy to the listening to the watching the English content in the online. It all began when I watched the video about my hobby, even though I don't understand every word, but I want to, so I look up to the meaning and try to understand more. It feels good to see my progress, and actually I had some fun for learning. There's something I love. Um, because of that, the my listening skill is have improved a lot. And at first, I really worry about the topic test at the listening part, so that essential for the racing part. But after this class is gave me motivation, so I start the racing listening the English regularity. When I took the test, my score is was much better than before. This way is better than when I only studying from the books or the tutor. I realized that if you're really interested in something, the learning English will become so much easier.
That sounds interesting. Also, when you're learning English, right? Did you use any tools or technology like maybe ChatGPT, AI, or like translator apps? Anything like that?
Yeah, I use that all the time because I super conven how am I now? Yeah, I use it all the time because it's super convenient and make things easier to understand. If you need to know the meaning, I will go to use the Google Translate, but if I want to make the sentence sound more natural, like in the real conversation, I will use ChatGPT to help to improve the grammar.
Hey Seth, do you have any advice for others who wants to make learning English?
To make English fun, first of all, you should not stress over it. You can make mistakes over and over again and try to learn from it. The next thing is you can find some contents online that interest you so that you can be more engaged in the content and you can learn English. And motivation is also a good way to push you to learn English because if you like the content or whatever you're interested in and you don't understand what they're trying to say or what they're saying, but you really love that their content or really love the person, then you probably want to go and find ways to learn the language. So say English. So you would want to find a way to learn English and try to understand what are they trying to say, and then you can understand the content better. Yeah.
From what you said, it sounds like you learn a lot from this class. So I want to know what you have learned from this class and in terms of both English skill and other skill as well.
Okay. So I think I learned a lot by taking this class. So I was kind of burned out doing my hobby, and when I took this class, I was allowed to go back to the hobby because we need it for this class to submit our work. And that enables me to be more consistent and come back to working on it, and I feel good about it because I get to work on it even if it's just a little in each day. I also can make my own 3D models without relying on tutorials all the time. I also improve my English. First of all, I know new terms now in 3D modeling thanks to watching tutorials and more vocabulary. So when I hear new words that I have never heard or seen before, I was able to guess the meaning because of the context that the creator is making or just using. And that is amazing to me. And also for the grammar, we don't really have to use correct grammar all the time as long as other people understands. And also sometimes people don't really realize that you use the wrong grammar because they just focus on the main context of the sentence that you're trying to say. So I think that's a good point in learning English. So yeah.
So, Tony, I like to know how you think this card is different from the English card you have taken before. Do you feel those different have been good or bad for improving your English skill?
Let's see. So, an English class that uses student hobbies as its core as its curriculum is a learner-centered, interest-driven approach. So yes, it is quite different from a traditional English class. So how it help improve English skill, and how it is different from conventional methods. Let me break it down for you. So first, how this approach help improve English skill. It boosts motivation and engagement because when a student work with topic that they personally care about, they are more likely to stay engaged and participate. For example, if a student who love photography, they might be more excited to write a journal about their photo walks than a generic writing prompt. And it also promote real world language uses, like students are exposed to vocabulary and expression directly related to their hobbies, and often more practical and naturally used in real life, unlike in the textbooks. Like for example, a student who are into skateboarding might learn terms like grip tape, ollie, or kickflip, while also practice verb description and instruction. It also encourages ownership and creativity. So homework tied to hobbies give students room to explore creatively by making videos, writing blog, and giving presentation and giving a tutorial in English. So they support productive skill and speaking and writing along with receptive skill, also listening and reading. This class also support different learning style, like visual learners might create infographics about their hobbies. Auditory learners might listen to hobby-related podcasts, and kinesthetic learner might film themselves doing their hobby and narrate it in English. Lastly, it provides contextual vocabulary acquisition. So vocabulary learned in context sticks better if a student loves baking. They will repeatedly encounter words like whisk, dough, preheat, and ingredients, making retention more effective. So to be exact, how this is different from a traditional English class is, so to be exact, it's like the content of this class is hobbies, and student chooses hobbies, while in the traditional English class it is predetermined, like it is there for you. You have to study what you want, what the teachers want, like it is there in the textbook curriculum. And there's also the motivation style. In this class is passion driven, and the traditional style is more like exam grades. And also the language exposure, it's more like a personalized and conceptual. And in the traditional English class, it's more academic and generalized. Yes. The assessment type also feature more like is more project based and creative task. The other class is more like worksheet and tests. That's the difference that I see. So Jill, how did you get into your hobby? And does English help you with this hobby? If so, how?
I learned to study in a way that feels free and without pressure in this class. I learned English without focusing too much on grammar, but more on real communication and understand. What makes it special is that I get to learn through hobby. I have never learned English like that before. So I feel really new and refreshing. It's fun because I get to explore my interest while improve my language skill at the same time. In the future, that kind of learn might become more popular because it helps reduce stress. It also gives me more confidence to speak English.
Did you learn something new in this class? If so, what is it? And will it help you in the future?
One day, I went to drop off a friend at badminton court and decided to watch them play. I found two sports interest and fun which make me want to learn more about it. At same time, I was also learning English in class, so I started to enjoy this hobby. While improve my English, I learned how to use English for communication. For example, one day a group of international students came to play, and I have to change to talk with them and share our thoughts about this hobby.
And that's it for our thoughts about this subject, the hobby course. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please comment down below. And also, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Thank you very much once again.